What if I told you that an entire town in the United States was once swallowed by a river of boiling molasses, moving fast enough to destroy buildings and trap people like insects in glue? On a cold afternoon in January 1919, in the North End of Boston, everything seemed normal. Workers were finishing their shifts, children were playing in the streets, and horses pulled carts along the narrow roads. Looming over the neighborhood stood a massive steel tank, 50 feet tall, filled with over 2 million gallons of molasses. It was owned by a company that used molasses to produce industrial alcohol, a valuable product at the time. But there was a problem, one that many locals had noticed for months. The tank groaned and creaked. It leaked so badly that children would sneak over with cups to collect the dripping molasses. Instead of fixing it properly, the company painted the tank brown to hide the leaks. Then, without warning, disaster struck. At around 12:40 p.m., a loud rumble echoed through the streets, like a distant train approaching at full speed. Suddenly, the tank burst open with explosive force. A massive wave of molasses surged outward, reaching heights of up to 25 feet and moving at speeds estimated around 35 miles per hour. The sticky tsunami smashed buildings off their foundations, crushed wagons, and knocked over everything in its path. People had no time to react. Some were swept away instantly, while others were trapped in the thick, suffocating syrup. Imagine trying to run through something thicker than honey, pulling you down with every step. That's what survivors faced. The molasses quickly cooled in the winter air, becoming even thicker, making escape nearly